In this video, I want to share how my burnout became my biggest career asset. Gonna be raw, gonna be real. And I'm saying this all with love, trusting that this will inspire someone asking me, how can I find my next job? Double down on your opportunities because there are way more opportunities waiting for you than you're aware of right now. I was sitting in my kitchen Tuesday morning. My tea was cold, preparing content, same type of challenges, same type of stakeholders, same type of outcome. And it dawned on me, I am not going to do this type of work when I'm 60. I was about 45. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I just knew I had to change my career. There was no other option. And I realized how deep a fatigue I had created for doing the same type of work, running the same type of presentations, creating the same type of roadmap year after year after year. In hindsight, this is so deep. Because now I spend a lot of money in myself and self improvement. I know that I was stuck in a average way of thinking, but I wanted greater results. And my average way of thinking led me to a mediocre life. I was sick and tired of living that life. I was sick and tired of having that lifestyle. I was tired of having to have these same conversations again and again and again. And that was an average life. I had no idea what abundance was at that point in time. I had no idea about soul calling. I had no idea about soul led leadership. I had no idea about spirituality. I just knew that something greater was waiting for me. This is where trauma also showed up in my life because I don't know where we're going right now with this video, but it's so important. I was coming from that limited understanding of life and opportunities we have in life, that find a boyfriend, get pregnant, right? Build your family, have your career, retire. This is where trauma surfaced in my life. The big question that I kept asking myself, is this all there is to life? Finding a boyfriend, having your own family, going to work, retire when you're 65, and then what? Is that what life is? Now I'm deep, I'm raw, and I'm sharing what I just wish somebody had told me years ago. Having studied Kabbalah, had studied manifestation, understanding that there is so much more to life. Like finding your life's calling, that this true desire why you're here on this planet. I truly believe that you're here on this planet because you have some natural gifts that can benefit others. I didn't know that in that point in time. And I just wish somebody had asked me that profound question. What is it that you truly enjoy doing? What is it? And I'm asking you that question now. What is that you find so joyful, or what are people reaching out to you for? That is your soul calling. And people were reaching out to me when I was 20. They were reaching out to me with different questions on relationship, on having your first job, and you don't know how to navigate that. And I was actually running away from those parties because it was every time I showed up at a party, people were approaching me and was magnetizing. I was attracting those people with all these questions. I realized that for me to feel fulfilled, I had to do career in a different way. I started to slow down, was looking at the patterns why people were reaching out for help. And I said, I get to learn to ask better questions. That's where the trauma really hits. fitting into a way of operating that was not a match for my values, that didn't mirror what I truly wanted in life. That traumatic experience of decoupling from the father to my daughter catapulted me into a whirlwind of self discovery. I was coming from victimhood, pity partying, almost retreating. But I had a responsibility on this earth to take care of my daughter. And I didn't want to, this is so deep, I didn't want to retreat. That has been my anchor in my personal development journey, from not controlling my thoughts, not knowing that I had something to offer this world, that I could contribute to other people's lives. That was me hitting rock bottom. And at the moment I learned about mind body coherence, when your mind and your body is not coherent, you're in stress. But now, knowing that I can connect with my body, I can connect with my feelings, I turn down the volume of fear. That is a skill that I developed, turning trauma into purpose. Look no further. Look within and ask yourself, why am I here? How can I contribute to this planet, help two people or more, create more impact, and live a better life? Truly believe you are here on this planet with one purpose. When we deviate from that purpose, we keep feeling unfulfilled, and we keep looking for something outside of ourselves. Ask yourself what you're truly good at. Why not reflect on why people reach out to you? Why not take time out for yourself? I had to go through a very toxic divorce to discover my purpose. What catapulted me was this sitting in my kitchen on a Tuesday morning, tea half cold, and was reflecting on something that was so average and was so boring. It didn't lit me up. Are you doing the job that you're doing right now? And it's okay to say no. But then pause. What is that I truly enjoy doing? Because when you enjoy doing something, work becomes your passion. And I probably heard that before, but it's true. I also have a work, but it's become my passion to help other people like you enjoy more of life and truly find your purpose in life, and be able to regulate your emotions so that you can use your emotions as a springboard for where you want to go next. Now, my life looks very different. I no longer feel I have a mediocre life. I feel I have so much purpose in my life. I wake up 4 a.m. every morning, committed to connect with my next version, committed to operate from my next frequency. And I realized that average was never the problem. It was playing too small. I realized that average was never the real problem. It was playing small. What is surfacing for you right now? What potential have you not yet unleashed? Drop it in the comments below. Let me know what stood out. What purpose you haven't yet fully unleashed? What is waiting for you? And how will you lead differently? I want to celebrate with you. I want to learn with you. I want to grow with you. If you like this video, remember to share it with someone who might need this today. Let me know in the comment what burnout taught you about success. Also, if you're not already done so, remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel, because it helps this channel grow and reach more people who are ready to take their life and their career to the next level. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.